Welcome to the Neen Valley Role-Playing Association, a group of friends who like to play RPGs. Let's role-playing games and try and have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
We now have a merch store for our USA listeners. It can be found at www.bonfire.com/store. We will put a full link into the description below. Thank you for your support.
Well, we're back again. Isn't it nice? So, having successfully navigated your way through a jungle temple and found yourselves leading the next clue onto a different planet in a different place, you landed high up on a windswept mountainside. The ship has just funked as you feel it connect to the ground, and you are looking from inside out. You can hear a gale howling, wind howling around you. You think this is the right place, but is it? Difficult to know.
Matches the description, I believe. Is that between like a twin split peaks or something, wasn't it?
It matches that description. It does, yes.
Yeah. So we need to find entrance to a cave.
We got to go out there.
Entrance to something.
Indeed.
John, can I make a roll on survival and see if I think that this storm is a passing thing or something that's due to the location that we're at, and it's going to be a constant gale and everything else?
Well, you can, yes. Let's do it like that. Let's make a roll.
That ain't so great.
Yeah, I mean, you remember the rumors of this place. This is coming from the west. So this is basically coming from sort of effectively from where you've landed, from behind you, and it is. You remember that this is just constantly battered by winds, and you think that's what it is. Plus, also, you are high up. You are very, very, very high up, and that's giving you concern. That's giving you pause.
I scan over the historical documents again. I know we are in the right area as per the description, but I'm trying to find within the text if there's any more description, or if there's anything in the margins where somebody's maybe drawn, like the two mystics, if there's any hints from any other scribbles around the margins that could pinpoint to roughly how high up we need to go, or whether it's a walked path or something like that, before we descend down the bottom and have to journey on up.
Okay.
Well, we have kind of flown Narasur around, haven't we? First, we did
Yeah.
a little fly round, and we sort of didn't we think the eastern cliff face looked kind of our target?
I thought it was
This-
the western.
Based on the clues that are present, this seemed like the best or the most likely place to land.
Yeah, where
So
we are
it-
now. Yes.
Yes, where you are now. It
Yeah.
seemed like the, I mean, it seems like a direct description of where you've landed. There's a direct match between the two things. You do realise that from where you as in you're looking out, you realise that where you are, where you've landed, you can see in the distance some cliffs, and you are fairly sure that, based on the description, it's somewhere over in that direction. It's just that you've got to walk there. It's a way away.
It's not going to get any better. There's probably a better place for us to land. I suppose we should tie ourselves together.
So before you think about it any further, so Shaggy, will you make an investigation check for me? You know these stories very, very well, and you've looked at these pictures a lot, so I think you should make that an advantage.
Okay, that might be a good shot, because the first one was a bit shit. So I've got 12 and a 19.
I don't see any rolls coming up. Does anybody else see the rolls?
Why is that not
I don't
doing
see
it
any
now?
rolls.
I saw a roll in D&D Beyond.
What?
The roll appeared in D&D Beyond.
Mm,
Right, hang on a second. Let
I'm
me.
guessing you're disconnected from your roll 20 or something.
Oh no, there it is.
they've
It's
just
come
come
up. It's just come up. So
Come
it's
on,
running
isn't it?
very, very late.
That is so
Strange,
late.
isn't it?
Yeah. I've not messed about with the D&D and
I can see
Beyond extension.
No, I can see the logs.
So
I can see them in the logs in D&D Beyond.
yeah, but normally they're a lot quicker. But I don't know. I don't know. I
Probably it's not
think
you
it
that's
hates
delayed.
me today. No, I
You're
think
going to be rolling a
maybe.
one. Yes, not me.
I think maybe it could be the heat. Maybe the fibre doesn't like the heat.
That seems like a reasonable thing to me. So
Yeah, I
before
think
you
so too.
venture out, you ask for a little while to read through these things. It's early morning now anyway, so you've
Yeah.
got plenty of daylight. It's not like you need to set out before it gets dark or anything like that. Sorry, Christine, you had a question.
Yes. No, I was just asking how many days we have been in flight from the planet we were on to March. How long it's taken us to get here? Has it been 2 days, 5 days, a week?
It would have been about 3 days, yeah.
About 3 days.
One of which, of course, would have been all of you resting, or one. You would have all had chances to do a full day's rest and recuperation. Is that because you wanted to do some brewing?
Yes, I've been making potions. Is what I want to be doing.
So you've had 2 days worth of brewing.
Lovely. So
Okay.
I've managed to get 2 potions back out. So I'll give a potion of healing to Shaggy and one to Varys. Varys, what am I about? Lovlaw.
Can I just check? You do have all the components for these.
Yes, we brought them the last time we were on the last planet we were on. We did took money out of the kitty, and when I think we bought, was it 6 days worth of them, something like that. But I haven't made any from that material yet.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. All right.
That is a regular healing potion. Is that correct?
So you
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Yeah, if you pop it into your kit.
On it.
So Shaggy spends a lot of time. Has spent a lot of time looking at these things, and you have one last go over it. As you are convinced this is the right location, but you can't find any other clues. There's just nothing in the drawings or in the margins or anything that gives you any further information beyond this.
Right. I go. I say to everybody. Well, I say to everybody. I've gone through everything because it's best to be prepared, isn't it? I mean, you don't want to be going somewhere half cocked and you need to be fully cocked. So I've had a reread, and I'm certain this is where we need to be, and I think we're just going to have to hoof it. No pun intended to anyone who's got hoofs. He kind of like, JL, have you got hooves? I've never actually looked at your feet.
She's got boots
anyway, yeah, but are they hoofy boots?
No, she's got enough. She's got enough apparel related issues with that hooves.
Okay.
I think.
So you're not full space goat then?
You just have hooves.
half.
Struggle to balance
And
without
forms do it
inverted
quite well.
knees and stuff. It will be very complicated.
So we're just going to have to walk on up there and take the tile with us. I'm sure that the tile is what we need to open the door, instead of it being an actual hand. So which then prompts the question: how did the tile get back? Maybe it's magic.
Okay. So
Magic.
Lovelaw, you mentioned roping yourselves together.
Yeah. A bit concerned about the wind and the steepness of the terrain. Just concerned about the party.
So the terrain is undulating. Again, you're looking out the windows for this stuff, so you can see, but you haven't actually gone out on deck yet. The terrain is undulating, but the ground is, and the reason why you've landed where you have is because the ground is covered in these massive boulders. So getting across here is going to be slow going.
Okay. But we're not on
It's
like
not that far, but
what's
it's just. I beg your pardon?
What's the angle of the ground? Are we on flattish ground?
Yeah, it's flat enough. It undulates
Okay.
slightly, but it isn't like, it's not like you've got to go up.
Okay.
Up slopes
Okay.
covered in shale and things like that.
Got it.
Okay,
That was
risky.
my concern.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know when you get to the cliffs. It might be that you have to climb the cliffs or something. But that certainly wasn't what was indicated in the story.
I could just imagine Lovelaw. For some unknown reason, I've got him down as more of a bassier voice, right, than Anthony
Yes.
can actually do. And it's like, okay,
very
people,
hard.
get your buddy, hold hands, don't lose each other. Buddy systems in place. Come on now.
Don't give him that goofy accent
Okay.
though.
So, Lovelaw, you're the first one to venture out, and it's very much the case that the wind is whipping across here, but because of the air bubble around Narasawa, it's not as bad as it could be. So you drop the plank off the side and climb down, yeah?
Let's do it.
You're actually side on. So where you drop the plank down, which is normally either this side or this side, where you drop the plank down here, the cliffs are over here.
Okay.
Which was quite handy because it meant that you could look out the windows.
Okay. So we can get some sort of a bit of shelter with the cliffs.
Cliffs
How do you
go
mean?
down.
Well, as in we can follow the cliffs along.
No, the cliffs are in the distance.
Mhm.
You are
Sorry.
exposed.
Okay. When you said the cliffs are here, I thought you meant we were right up again. You meant they were in that
No, they
direction.
are in that direction.
I'm with you. Sorry. Apologies.
They are
right.
over there,
Yes.
but they're not right next to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think let's go out and try. Bundle up, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, Varo.
All right, you head down the.
Now, I will say, for those of you who may not have come from the high mountains, could be difficult breathing up here.
You're currently in Narasawa's air envelope.
When we get out of the air envelope, just so you know, you might get a little lightheaded. If
Isn't
there's
there a
problem-
ruling that elves can run on snow?
There isn't any snow up here.
Okay. Fair
I
enough.
can give you air if anyone's running low.
All right.
My
So-
normal microphone isn't working, so I can't squeak today.
Varo.
It's okay.
Lovlaw, you take the lead here. Is that all right? Yeah.
Okay.
And you kind of step forward, and you feel like transition as you step out of the air envelope. First of all, it is bitterly cold, right? But there isn't any precipitation up here. The air is incredibly dry, so there isn't any snow because actually you're above where there could be snow, right? But it is brutally cold, and you feel that wind whipping around you. Not only that, immediately you feel that tightness of breath, that lack of air, and it is really noticeable. In fact, what you do is you can barely breathe at all, and you step back into Narasawa's air envelope just briefly.
This is not going to be an easy one for everybody.
Yeah,
Um,
you then. I mean, you want to warn them because you'll be okay. You will acclimate pretty quickly.
Yeah, there's not much air out there. It is cold. And the way that wind's whipping is going to steal any heat that you're generating.
So you're saying you're saying we're a jumper then?
Yes, that's about what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think Lovlaw is concerned that actually his nipples might
Yeah.
become erect at the cold. That's how cold it is.
I'm worried that Shaggy's pseudopods are going to freeze and break off.
No, I'm not sending those out quite just yet, thank you. But we're all
As we all know, he's moist, and that's just going to freeze right up, isn't it?
You constantly have 4 pseudopods. You shape yourself as a humanoid. You can extend another one to make
And
it
they're
5.
sticky. But
you
they're sticky,
constantly
you're
have
right.
4.
He's going to freeze and stick in place, and the limbs are going to fall off. Oh no!
It's gonna be like that scene of the T-1000 getting hit by liquid nitrogen
No, not at all. I'll be fine.
and walking along with it like with leaving your leg
Oxygen
behind.
insertion.
Can anybody tell me who wants an air bubble from JL?
I'm good.
I think
I don't know. I
it's
think
good
we need to
to-
work out and find out.
I would say let's see if we need one.
Yeah, I don't want
Never mind,
Yeah.
I can't do the
Wasting-
higher level casting yet, so I'd have to do one per person.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I can hold my breath for an hour. I know it's going to take longer than that, but we'll see how everybody else does out of the air bubble before I make a decision on JL's air bubble. So I
You can
think
hold your breath for 1 hour, is it?
yes, for 1 hour.
Okay.
Okay,
Right, cool.
so I would suggest we get someone who's not acclimatized to these type of winds to venture out and see if they can breathe or how much strain it takes them to breathe, and then put back into Narasoa's air bubble.
Oh yes. Yeah.
And
I'll
then
go with
we
him.
can make that decision. And I think it's either going to be Megan, JL herself, or Varo. Because as soon as I go out, I'm going to hold my breath. I know I am. So it's, are you going to really wait for an hour until I need to breathe?
Yeah.
No.
So JL, actually, Martin,
Yes.
I will just point something out, and that is the components for air bubble.
Somatic.
Okay.
It's no component.
Okay.
It's only gestures. Somatic.
Not hearing
I'm only
a dog.
mentioning that because it's quite important.
Can move your hands.
Yeah.
How delicate are those movements?
But
Yeah.
I'm mentioning it because it's important, because it's the opposite to what you think. It's not a bad thing; it's a good thing. All you have to do is go
Yeah.
during
speak,
massive wind and not being able to breathe.
Yeah, I think the main thing was when they designed the spell, they said you need to be able to cast this underwater.
Underwater.
Yeah, so
yeah.
You're absolutely
Well,
right.
Well, the thing that will help her is she's now resistant to cold, and she's doesn't find non-magical terrain difficult. So that might help her, but maybe not against breathing. So we'll see. Yeah.
Okay. So, who is going out of the air bubble first and trying it out then?
I'm going out with whoever goes out so I can throw them back in if they fall over.
Arrows, put your hand
All
up.
right.
Arrow.
Arrow's
So
gonna go.
Varo steps out of the air bubble with Lovlaw at his elbow, and you walk up to the first one of these kind of boulders, this boulder field. And just walking up to the boulder field, I mean, the cold is, you've got your cloak around you. It's brutal, but it's cold. You can survive that. It's not so cold that it's terrible. But the problem is that when you first get out and one of these gusts of wind hits you, the natural thing is when you get that sharpness of the gusts to sort of take a breath of air, and you go, and you realise you're struggling with your breath. Now, can you breathe? Yeah, you can breathe, but you don't think it's a good long-term solution. And those cliffs start to feel and look a lot further away, especially as you realise that as you climb up to the boulders, you're going to have to climb over them. This is going to be difficult.
Okay. I think we're probably going to need air bubbles for 3 of us then. Is that going to be okay?
Yeah, I'll use all 3 slots, but for 24 hours will be okay.
I think it's something we're going to have to do from the sound of it.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So
based on that, I'll take an air bubble as well.
Well, you can't,
No,
because that would be
you
4.
can't. Yeah.
I mean, I've got 3 slots.
Got anything to store those spells in?
No.
Maybe
Okay.
this
Good
is
level,
the
I
best
can do
plan.
I mean, okay. Question, John. Given that Shaggy can basically hold his breath for an hour,
Yeah.
that presumably means he requires very little oxygen. So even if he then takes a breath of thin air, or 2 breaths of thin air, or
Now, you see, what you've done there is you've applied the rules of the world, and
Well,
you've applied
okay.
the normal world to the rules of a game. And what we're talking about is game rules and not the real world. So I see where you're
Okay.
coming from. But let me talk about free divers. Free divers often hold their breath for very extended periods of time. But after they've done it, if they were suddenly on Mount Everest, they'd have a problem. Because what they have to do is then breathe a lot. And in some cases, actually have to have supplementary oxygen to reoxygenate. And it takes a while to recover. Hello.
I've got a question. The plasmoid, it says that a plasmoid can hold its breath for an hour. So if I was to take a deep breath in and held it, would I then be able to exhale and then hold it again for another hour, and then would I then be in trouble? So
Okay.
it's a weird one on the writing of the actual taking a breath.
Let me give you a straight up perspective. Yeah. If you hold your breath for an hour, I'm going to say for however long you hold your breath. So let's say you hold your breath for X period of time, right? Whether that's 1 minute or 10 minutes or an hour, right?
Yeah.
That you need normal respiration of an equivalent time to effectively to recharge your batteries.
That's fair. Okay, I think that's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair.
I mean, it's a spot rule, but it's one of those things where, as a DM, it just makes sense to me.
Sometimes you got to, haven't you? You know, I mean, but I had to ask because
Give him some
it's
fatigue.
a little bit ambiguous.
It's always good.
Should we go with 2 for start with, and then see who needs it first, me or Shaggy?
Well, you'll need it
Can I
straight
just
away.
ask a
So
question?
just do your 3, and I'll deal with it. We might get to somewhere that's more sheltered within an hour.
Christine.
Yeah. Can I ask a question? Of our spellcasters, does anybody have a protective environment that they can pull up? You know, maybe like a
Little freaking huts.
No, I did.
Little
I had a look, but no, I don't have that one. I'm afraid. Don't have anything that would be of use.
Nope.
John, I'm looking at. So I look down at Varo as he's and getting spots in front of his eyes and going back in. I'm looking across at the cliffs that we're needing to head to, across these boulders. Can I make an estimate on how long it would take us to get there with these guys, even if they're breathing okay?
In a straight up normal circumstance, you could probably walk there in about 20 minutes.
Oh,
It's a couple of miles. Yeah.
okay.
You guys could walk there in about 20 minutes. But there's a boulder field in the way.
Okay.
And you think it's going to be quite a bit longer than that. Simply because the terrain is that bad.
So I think that
As
Shaggy's.
Gail points out, it's irrelevant for her.
So Shaggy's breath holding is not going to take him all the way across. Is what I'm thinking. Having known the guy, and I am not hiding him from the guards again. That's ridiculous. So, let's see.
Oh.
Hang on a second. I might have something.
He seems to have a good plan there.
Yeah, there's a
And now
plan.
you've shied away from it in fear.
Okay, that's
Right.
that's all on me. Okay, I do think we've got to It's going to take us close to that hour. Why don't we go ahead and give it a shot? Worst case scenario, I'll slap you over my shoulder, Shaggy, and get you to where we need to go.
Okay, I untie the rope around me. And I'll go. I'll wait. You guys go. I'll see where you go. And then I'll follow. Okay? It's fine. Basically,
Okay.
I will cast a spell that will give me bonus movement, so I can move faster, and I can do that. I can do that under 2 spells. So if I do the order correctly, then for the spell casting, then I can basically keep up and outpace Megan.
Okay, we'll go.
Right,
We'll take
so
a head.
this is
for the
We'll take a head
DM.
start.
Right. This isn't normal difficult terrain.
It's not
need to-
difficult terrain.
It's
No,
not
we're needing-
normal difficult terrain.
No, this is
Oh,
climbing and helping each other up and ropes and everything
Yeah.
we need to do.
Yeah. Essentially, this is a climbing exercise in essence.
Yeah,
Even though
I
it's
want you.
horizontal rather than vertical.
I'd rather you were with me in case you
Over it.
fall and break a bone. Oh wait.
Right.
Anyway,
so
I still want you with us.
knowing that, my 2 spells will not actually help me at all.
That's why I was asking about
So-
the spells.
Yeah.
Would you
So
share the
what I was
spells?
going to do is I was going to cast Longstrider first, which gives me an extra 10 feet per round, which you'll then
Yep.
have to calculate what that would be over the distance per round. But then I was going to also cast Expeditious Expelliarmus Retreat, which basically doubles because I can take a dash action as a bonus action. So that would then be.
We're not
40,
doing
80.
rounds here.
No, but
It's
we
not
can
that
still
kind of a
use
thing.
it for a round because the spell retreat lasts for 10 minutes and it's not a combat spell per se. It doesn't say can only be used in combat. It just says it's concentration, self, components, and it's a bonus action to cast it, and it affects my movement speed. And Longstrider, again, it can be used whenever because it's not an actual combat spell.
So
And that's an hour
you're
long.
You're only moving. Remember?
Yeah,
Okay. So you're already taking the dash action.
yeah.
I think we've already ruled out this.
Now you can say,
possibilities
"Oh,
of
well, I
how
can
we-
take it as a bonus action as well," but we're not in combat in that way.
Yeah.
That's not where we are and what we're doing. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I just thought an extra 20 foot, effectively 20 foot per 10 seconds
Yeah.
would be more than, because over a minute, that's...
Mm-hmm.
Aggie,
20
stop
feet,
your calculating. Come on.
But
Gotta get
as
this
we
done.
now know that... But as we now know that it's climbing, the movement-based stuff isn't going to help. So I'm back to square one. So
Let's go.
let's just do it. I'll hold my breath and see where we get to.
Okay. Very good.
And if
So-
I can think of anything else, I'll ask.
JL seems to be able to cope with this ground a lot better than the rest of you. But you, as a group, you working together, you start to traverse this boulder field, and it is an absolute effort. Lovlaw, initially, it takes you a few minutes, but you acclimate really quite quickly. He goes from wheezing, coughing, and looking all red in the face, and sort of you can see his shoulders drop and so forth, to suddenly he just It just comes back out of him like it's a natural environment for him for some reason. The incredible thing is that for the first time ever, Shaggy is quiet.
Yay! Can we stay here?
And for the rest of you, the cold is still noticeably, really, really noticeable. But collectively, that issue of breathing just goes away, and it is therefore a lot easier for you to traverse this set of boulders. But what should be 20 minutes on an average day of, a fast walk stretches into 30, and then 40 minutes, and then 50 minutes. But finally, you round some boulders, you climb across another one, and you see in front of you the cliffside. And it's like Swiss cheese. It's full of these little holes, these, gaps and crenulations. You plop yourself down and you are at the base of the cliff. You actually realise that a lot of these rocks have fallen from this cliff. And you look up and you realise it's quite precarious. So what are you going to do?
Well, whatever clues we have, we will use, but we've fundamentally got to search for an entrance, haven't we?
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to ask you to roll. Rob.
Hang on.
Is the air breathable better here at the cliff? What if I was to put my shield up to basically deflect the wind as best as I could, and Lovlaw basically helps support?
It's not the wind that's the problem. It's
It's everything. Right. Okay.
Way up. I mean, you're way higher than Everest here. This is,
Yeah.
I'll send a message to Megan, and I'll go, can you tell everyone I've got 10 minutes?
They know.
We need to move.
Yeah.
You drilled this into them beforehand, and you're all very conscious of the passage of time.
Just on the off chance,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull out this tile that we got from the temple to see if it gives us. Is it giving us any indication?
That would be
It's
so
not.
cool, wouldn't it?
It would be so much more useful, wouldn't it?
Well, you see, you got this hand, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden a finger raises on the hand and points in a direction. Could be this finger.
I quite like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
Oh,
Damn
It's
it.
like the old lottery
That would've been so
video.
awesome.
yeah.
So,
It's over here.
you as a group, you just sort of scatter and start poking around in things. You're going to find this door, but before you do, let's see how long elapses. Who's going to roll the dice? Who's going to volunteer to do the roll?
Who wants me to roll?
Okay,
JL.
JL no, JL. She's our captain. Captain
Yeah.
JL.
Yes.
Christine, are you fancying rolling low then? Is that what it is?
I'm definitely rolling low.
The lower the roll, the better, right? JL.
I'm sending a message to Megan. 9 minutes now.
A D10, please. No, 10 minutes.
A D10.
How long does it take you to find this door?
3.
30 minutes?
Takes you 3 minutes. Quite by chance. Actually, it's JL. She seems to just not be fussed at all. I mean, this area here is still shaly and difficult. The rest of you are plodding about, looking, because it's just hard going. But JL just sort of lightly dances across the top of it and disappears into various holes. And then she suddenly reappears after about 3 minutes and starts yelling and waving her arms. And you all head over. Just inside this shallow cave is a door. It'll scroll down. There are tufts of spiky kind of lichen and grass that litter the place, actually. There are, vague signs of
A
life.
door.
But there is this door ahead of you.
Octagonal motif.
It isn't that big. You were kind of expecting it to be a lot more impressive, but actually it's quite small. I mean, it's tall enough to walk through, even for Lovlaw. But that's
Well, we've got
about
no
it.
idea of scale. I mean, it might be that we don't even come up to one of those octagonal, to one of those octagonal.
Well, okay,
things.
so you just got to think about how big the tile is.
Just told us.
Yeah. It will fit in one of those holes.
It'll definitely fit in one of those holes. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Is everyone ready?
I sent a
Yes.
message.
We'll
to
get
them.
Lovlaw inside.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Shaggy. Yeah.
You pile up to this door.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So now what then?
Take the tire. Well, okay. Do any of these 6 hexagon-shaped holes?
6 octagons.
Sorry, octagons. Sorry. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Do any of them,
It's
do any of them
quite
look different to the others?
Let me. They do not. No, they absolutely don't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put.
On my screen.
It went master again.
Yeah, it's
The bottom right-hand
going
one's
to,
got some graffiti on it.
Any ideas, anyone?
Do they
Yeah.
rotate? Does it go in and do they rotate? Or they
give it a
fit?
try.
You don't. As far as you can see, they won't move.
Okay.
Do these line? I mean, there's a couple of lines on either side of that tile. Do you think that means anything?
No.
I think you just put it in. Let's give it a shot.
I would like as you're all puzzling over this, I would like a group roll for investigation.
Okay.
So with that, we all roll, and then you take the average, or how's that play?
That's exactly how it works. Yeah.
All right.
Critical success.
Nearly 20, and it rolled onto an 8.
And there's a 2. There you go. There's your average.
I think it's the bottom right.
Yeah.
It's a
I mean,
tile. It was what, 3 foot by 3 foot, wasn't it? Or is it smaller than that?
no, it's
About a foot and a
slightly
half.
smaller than that.
Yeah.
Foot and a half,
Yeah.
so 3, 4.5. Okay, knowing that, I don't think, unless the door was designed by very small people, I think if it's designed for medium-sized humanoids, then I would say the middle 2. But I bet you bottom dollar you got to bow put it in, so you might be looking at the bottom 2, especially if it is a religious kind of affair. It would make sense to bow to the door to gain entry, so maybe putting it in the bottom 2 first. And as the thumb is pointing to the left, that is the right hand. So maybe it goes in the bottom right. Or the middle right. Or the top right. Or maybe the hand has nothing to do with the placement on the door. But it's the only thing I can think of. I send in a message to Varo because I'm still holding my breath.
Well, Varo is waiting on the GM, who is about to say something about our combined investigation check. So,
yes, sorry. My fault.
I was. But that's okay. I'm not going to now because you've all been listening perfectly to what Shaggy's been communicating by telepathy. And I'm sure that there's great insight in there, isn't there? The only thing, I mean, you do look at these marks, but you're not sure that the marks are. They look like they might just be cracks in the molding process in somewhere where it's been, chipped a little bit and so forth. But what you what you do puzzle on as a group is what's the orientation of this thing when you put it in the door?
Well, there's a dent in the middle of each thing. Does it go fist towards the door rather than fist outwards?
Good question.
Well, it's a good point. Could go any way round.
I mean, flat side towards us, fist towards the face of the door. Because if there's a indentation,
Those indentations are not big enough
okay.
for a fist. Yeah, they're just not big enough.
I
They seem
sent
to be something to
Varo
do
a
with the way that
message.
it's always.
So it wouldn't. If it was fist towards the door, it wouldn't fit. It would be rocking around.
That's right. It'd be wobbly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the fist could be up. It could be down.
Just in case it's not locked.
And we have
has no effect, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Always
We
worth a
have
try.
So,
Yeah.
sorry, Megan.
we have definitely identified the 3 little lumps that are on the tile within with the interior octagonal bit where the fist is. There is, if you actually look between the thumb and the first finger and look off between halfway between that and the edge of that inner bit, there's a little dot. And then there's equally, there's another little dot down the bottom, literally directly down from that. And then there's one half, that's the 3.
Curious, that.
Yeah, those little dots. Do they line up with anything on any of these octagonal panels in the door?
Yeah, I'm seeing dots on the doors.
Yeah, middle right. No.
I'm not
it's
seeing any
the
dots on the
middle
door
right.
at all.
No, there's no dots on the door.
Okay.
If somebody's seeing dots on the door, they're
No.
seeing something I'm not seeing.
Or they're trying to see things that aren't there, which is
Yeah.
me.
I mean,
I think
I'm trying to see if there's any.
well, the background on it looks like looks like there might be some mountains in it.
Or is that just shading?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I
Well,
see
it
what you're
could
talking.
be.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just shading.
Okay,
Ignore
so
that.
So,
yeah.
question for the GM. Okay.
Yes.
We've already ascertained that if the fist was to point to the crease in the door, as in the middle crease, the tile won't fit. We've already ascertained that, right?
No. But it would. You can't turn it round. So in other words, I think So
Oh, right.
If we've seen the front
you
of
can
the tile is
rotate
the one
it.
with the battery on,
yeah,
and the back of the tile is the flat bit at the back,
yeah,
you can't put it in front. You can't put it in
if
with the
that
back
turns
outwards.
round,
Yeah.
yeah. But you can turn it, rotate
Fist
it.
is
then
facing
that
us.
goes
We can-
there.
Yeah.
But you
It might
could
go
put
on
it in.
Should be that, then that, and then that.
So
Right.
8
So I send a
orientations.
message to Varo.
Yes.
Varo only because Varo's
Yeah.
holding the tile. Okay. Do you notice that there's a line when the tiles with the fist up? There's a line on the left and the right hand side. There's no other
Yes.
lines. There's cracks on those. Maybe that is an alignment for the door. And if it is, maybe the dot that Megan was on about. I send another message to Varo. The dot that Megan was on about, the one closest to the hand, maybe that is to the top left. The one on the left-hand side could then be to the bottom right. And the one on the right-hand side at the bottom would be the top right. So if we're using Megan's dots, send another message to Varo, and we turn it so that the line going through the fist is in line with that might work, maybe?
Yeah. Don't know.
I'll let Varo...
Okay, what do you want to try, guys?
Hey, you're about to run out of air. Just try it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, does it will it matter, do you think? I mean, if we put it in wrong, well, we will just do nothing and we just take it out and then try it again in a different position.
Let's just start trying it. Worst case scenario, we've shut the door forever and we just go on.
Yeah, I say we. So okay, so I say we give it to.
And we
give it to
drag
Shaggy.
Shaggy's dead body back to the ship.
There you go. Varo gives the tile to Shaggy. He says,
Okay.
why don't you try it?
Use the force, Shaggy.
Use the force, indeed.
And Varo's going to stand well back.
Okay.
Shaggy, you've read everything. Just let your instinct guide you.
Yeah, that's it.
You have the con, number one.
Who does
I
number
should
2
figure
work
this
for?
one.
You need to close your eyes and let your feelings guide you.
Which hole are you putting it in? That one. Okay. You rotate the tile so it's pointing towards the door, and you push it into the spot. And for a moment, you know your breath is running out. For a moment, you are poised for something bad to happen. Yeah, it just pushed into place, and you sort of stand there, and your appendages are out, ready to catch it if it falls out again or whatever. And you hear this distinct groan and clunk, and then another clunk, and another clunk, and another clunk.
Excuse me.
And then more groaning and clunking noises.
Sorry.
And you see, as you stand there up close, you see the tile has almost melded with the door. And suddenly, it starts to rumble open. Rumble, 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 rumble. And now it is fully open. And there is a chamber beyond. It's about 20 feet. And the chamber itself is about just over 10 feet wide. And in the distance is another door. This door does not look like that.
Inside. Get out of this wind.
I put caution to the wind, pardon the pun, and I'm going to step in far enough so that I can basically put my hands on my knees and try and get as much air back in my system as I can.
There's no air in here.
Figured as much.
Okay.
Is anybody following him in?
Yep.
He has moments left.
Yeah.
Well, moments left before he's basically on reduced air. I mean, he can still survive, can't he, at this altitude?
Not for long. Not for long.
No.
Oh, okay.
I sit on the floor because I don't want to collapse. So I'm inside.
So what are the rest of you doing?
We need to go inside and close the door behind us.
Yeah. There
Okay.
we go.
So, Megan, you're inside. Varo,
Go in.
JL, Lovlaw.
Inside. Yep.
Now what?
Close
Megan,
the door
you said
behind
close
us.
the door.
Close the door.
Okay.
And then I think we need to go through the other door at the other end because
You need to grab hold of the door and you swing it closed. You can see this thing is massive. I mean, it's massive. It's hugely thick. It must be 4 feet thick. There's all these complex mechanisms around the outside, all these complex sigils, but you just don't have time to look at these. You just push. You basically lean at the door and you push it, and it glides. You know, once you get it moving, and it slams shut. And there is a when it does so, and then there's a rush, and then normality returns.
It's a bit embarrassing because I'm cradling this poor plasmoid. Good night, sweet prince. You tried so hard. You've done good things.
It's not dead yet. It's not dead.
I'm not dead yet.
It's mostly dead.
Mostly dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
mostly
shut
dead.
the door's a good idea.
That's a miracle.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do anything. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna let Lovelaw, but I'm gonna send a pseudopod round and I'd basically just tickle the top of his tailbone.
Oh, no. None of that hiding from the guards crap. Okay.
Okay.
Because of course you can't tell whether I've got my eyes open or closed. Because
Yeah.
yeah. So I look up and I just give him a big smile. I actually formed a big smile and I went, Lovelaw, you're letting your hard, brusque exterior crumble in front of everyone. You big soft lump. Oh, how I do love you. I will turn you into the best pirate that one can be, you giant of a beast.
Good.
And I gingerly get up and I say out loud, well, that was fucking close, wasn't it, guys?
Well, I mean, we've got to get back yet.
It's also true.
No!
We've got 23 hours to go.
You can fly the Narasora over, I'll climb the rope.
That
See,
probably
you
was a
can't
good
do
idea.
that because you did think about doing that, about dropping off. But the problem is that the wind is so violent; it's actually impossible to do. And that's
Smash
why you
into the
couldn't.
rocks.
So that was the
Well,
issue.
Yeah, but once you've been breathing in here for a while, presumably you can hold your breath for another hour
Yeah.
Go back.
Yeah.
to get back.
And it's going to be a slightly shorter journey getting back because you're not having to dick about finding things and
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's gonna be
Yeah, the way
work
back.
out.
Yeah. And a bit
Hopefully
more.
not in here for
and
23
downhill.
hours.
Yeah.
But we'll know. Who knows?
Okay.
So now you want to
So
take a long
the next
rest.
time
is
we
that
go
right?
for a
Dale?
break, I need to ask the GM a personal question.
All right, so let's take a quick break. Jolly good. How nice. Lovely. Marvellous. Wonderful. So, then,
Indeed, time to
what
explore.
next?
I think we have to make our way over to that other door.
I think it would be rude if we didn't split up and investigate.
Split up and investigate.
Yes, we've got a perfect team of 6 here, so I'll go with the DM. He's not going to lead me astray, surely. The other 4 people, I think you might be fucked. Yeah, I think we should go down and I'll try not to wheeze and cough and whatnot, but yeah, we'll go down to the other door and we'll have a good old inspection stroke opening it. What is the size of the room? Is there any pillars? Is there any light sources? Is there any braziers that we can light?
There is a diffuse light glow coming from some globes that are mounted along the walls on each side.
Okay.
So there is light in here. The ceiling's about 12 feet. The room doesn't feel like one of those rooms that's, designed to be more than it is. It feels like an airlock, an entrance chamber.
Yeah, possibly even a place where lots of people would stay prior to being called into somewhere else, like a reception kind of chamber.
Not really.
Okay, so we're talking just like rudimentary and basic as basic can get in the room.
Yeah, I mean it's very well finished, as was the door and the mechanisms. So whatever this was about, this is very deliberate in terms of the structure of this place. It doesn't feel hurried or rushed. It is very clean in here. You can't tell the place is aged. There's no cobwebs. There's nothing. And you don't think that's because someone's come along and swept up. It just feels like this is just very... There just isn't anything in here.
Right. So it's
There's no hooks along.
that... Sorry, Christine, go on.
Because there's no hooks along the wall for where you hang your coat.
There is
So
no
what?
detailing in here beyond the lights.
Okay.
Do we actually have coats?
You have coats.
Do we?
Almost certainly not. You almost certainly have cloaks. Those who need them, of course. Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, as we're going down to the door, I sidle up to Varo, and I ask him, Varo, the new bag with the new bag that you got.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know?
Yep.
Do you know how much that would set me back if I were to buy one?
Nope.
Okay. We'll have to have a look, because when we're actually in Wildspace and I've got a few days, I could actually make those if I had the leather. I've got the design in my head. Yes, I can make it.
Well, it's an uncommon item,
Right.
so it's not rare or anything.
But is it worth lots of gold? Because we might be able to sell them.
Who knows? I mean, buying magic items is quite tricky. We have to search out traders in such items. We have to gamble on whether or not they have something. They're not easy to come by.
How could you manufacture?
I've got replicate item, and in that replicate item list is a bag of holding. I just have my 3 infusions permanently attached to the things that I use, like my armor, my sword, and my crossbow. But when we're on the ship and we're traveling from planet to planet, if it takes more than a couple of days, I don't need those infusions for those 2 days. Or if it takes 3 days, I don't need those infusions for those 2 days. So in which case, I could take one out and put it into the replicate item slot and make a bag of holding. I just haven't thought about it, and I've not bought any materials for it.
Infusion, right? But then that goes away when you lose the infusion, right?
No, I keep it. I believe.
What a great set of questions for our Discord channel.
For after, we'll need to check for after. If anyone else though has an opinion, put it down in the comments below. But I think I actually keep it because it's a known infusion to me. I think. I don't know. We'll check that out after the game. I mean, even if we basically made a couple Varo, we might be able to get some money for the party kitty. I'll have a think about it.
Just don't put one inside
and then
the
we
other.
get to the door. Sorry?
Yeah.
Just don't put one inside the other.
I've heard that rumor.
I think it's actually, there's some stitching on the outside of the bag as a safety warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not try and get inside of it yourself.
Maybe.
Warning.
What if we had...
Warning, items in the bottom of the bag are further away than they appear.
What would happen if we used Mage Hand to insert one bag inside of the other next to a terrible beast?
You would die.
All of us in the whole
all
universe
die.
would go away.
So we need to be
There
further
would be
away
a
than
massive.
that.
There would be a massive explosion.
Okay, if I held my breath, would I survive?
Discord channel.
It would be 63 D12 damage minimum.
Jeez.
Oh,
Well, no, there's rules right here. It says any creature within 10 feet of the gate. Oh, basically, it creates a gate to the astral plane. Any creature within 10 feet of the gate is sucked through it to a random location on the astral plane. The gate then closes. So, actually, yeah, it's not. It's a quite a.
So Mage Hand could do it. Okay.
Yep, placing a bag of holding inside an extra dimensional space created by a handy haversack, portable hole, or similar item instantly destroys both items and opens a gate to the astral plane.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't
we
sound good.
could use that as the holy
Okay.
grenade of get
Let's
the fuck
talk
out
about
of here.
the freaking door in front of us. Good grief.
Yeah,
Well,
come
we're
on, let's
still
get
on our way
going.
to the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does any of this look familiar, like architecture-wise, or is it
Yes. That's a good question.
style of?
Hmm.
Not especially
Nope.
so, no.
Mm.
Nothing
Okay.
indicative of what it's coming from. Okay.
So what's the door like? Because we must be there by now.
Yeah, I mean, there's,
The
come on,
door-
we're
The door
keeping
is
the
the
evil.
door is a thick, solid, massive stone door. It's very similar to the other door, slightly larger, but it does not have the detailing. It doesn't have the hexagons.
It's obviously you've got to be thick and solid to withstand the air pressure difference,
It does have a handle. Yeah,
and presumably opens inwards.
opens towards you. Do you want to try it?
Really? Oh, okay, interesting.
Yes,
Yes,
I think
I'm
we
bored.
need to try it. But
I'm
I was going to say, I think it's more of a Lovelaw job because if it opens towards us, he's going to have to pull. Pushing's easy, but pulling is very difficult. You need muscles for that.
Okay. I'll Lovelore will pull it open.
Okay, so you crank the handle, which has a quite a deliberate sort of, as you crank the handle, there's quite a deliberate clunk noise when it makes that. You hit a point and then you clunk, and then you pull. I mean, it's easy to pull.
No.
Just get it moving. You know, anyone pretty much could pull it open. Doesn't really need your level of strength, Lovelaw. It's just massive. And it swings open.
See, Lovelaw makes
What
it
you
look
have
so effortless.
Beyond, what you have beyond is a corridor. It's about
Okay.
12 feet wide, 12 feet high. It's literally square,
Hmm.
and it heads off into the distance.
Right,
It's
Captain.
dark.
Well, dark
Dark?
to other people who can't see in the
Okay.
dark.
I pulled my.
Oh no, you misunderstand. You can't see the end of it.
Okay, fair enough.
When I say it's dark, the critical thing is that you can only see 60 feet in the dark, right?
Hmm.
Which is perfectly fine when you're in dungeons and that have got small whatever. But somewhere like this, you can't see the end.
Right. Okay. Spark up a lantern.
The engineering on
I
this
pulled
door.
my sword out.
Okay.
And head off.
And I say to Varo, don't waste the lantern oil. So I pull my sword out and I use a charge.
Well, the point is that most of us have low light vision, not dark vision. So
You've all got dark vision, haven't you?
have we got?
There isn't.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yes, of course there is no. Yeah, dark vision, 60 feet. Fine.
You can all stay 60 feet in front
Oh,
and
it's
60
not a
feet behind.
charge. Excellent. Right, okay. So basically, Varo goes to get his torch out, or his lantern out, and I said,
No,
no.
not getting the lantern out. Not getting the lantern out. We're just
I
going.
pull out my sword, and I just concentrate for a little while, literally like a couple of seconds, and then this 30-foot radius of dim of bright light emanates from the sword, and an extra 30-foot of dimmer light goes beyond that.
Okay, because it illuminates the back of Varo as he strides off down the corridor because he's bored.
Following.
I am giving you a light source without consuming oil.
Fine.
That's very,
And
very
what
kind
distance
of you.
is the light source? Is the light source?
It's from my
60
radiant
feet.
weapon. It's a total of 60 feet, decreasing after the first
So
30.
it's the same as your dark vision then.
Yes. Exactly the same.
But if you think about it, it is completely in character for his plasmoid to go, oh, he's got a shiny sword, and we're all just like, okay,
Very true.
let's go.
You
So
walk
off
for a
we go.
while till nothing is behind and nothing is in front.
No doors.
No doors, no turnings, no nothing. And you're starting to think that perhaps you've missed something. Maybe some magic here is sending you around in circles without you realizing, and so forth. You're all starting to slow down and look at the walls and look at the floors, and a lot of concern. And then you see on the edge of your vision in the distance something. And then as you get closer, it resolves. And it is a stairwell.
I wouldn't have seen that stairwell.
It is a circular stone. Yes, it is a circular stairwell. Again, all of this stuff is really nicely finished. It's nicely made, nicely finished. And it goes down, which is not really surprising because there isn't very far to go up.
Down we go.
Okay.
Is it a hollow space down, or is there
No.
a wall in the middle?
So it's the same width as the corridor.
Yeah.
Oh
And
wow!
it's a spiral. It spirals down.
You say
And
15 by
every
15?
turn, there is a landing, a flat landing. Basically, so you couldn't fall. You wouldn't fall too far. You wouldn't go
Yeah.
forever. Yeah. Okay, so you go down one complete turn. There's a flat bit. In another complete turn, there's a flat bit, etc. Okay.
Okay.
So
Wow.
you descend, and you must have descended 20 turns into the depths. And then the stair stops, and you've got another corridor. And initially you think, it's another one of these corridors that's going to go on forever and ever. But you realize that not too far in front of you, the walls, ceiling, and then just not far beyond that, floor, seem to sort of disappear into darkness. And it's only probably about 30 feet in front. So it looks like you've found something. So, cautiously you head forward. It's obvious that the space you're in is vast. And as you get out of the mouth of this corridor, you see that there are actually lights on the outside wall. So basically on the rim around you, kind of, shining out into the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And there's what you might think of as almost like the beginning of a bridge, a platform that sticks out into space. There's a retaining wall. There are retaining walls on the left and the right, each of about 3 feet high. But in front of you, it stops, and there's just a black chasm. And you see in the distance, probably a couple of 100 feet away. Hard to tell, but that's a good estimate. You see another platform like the one you stood on, with the lights. So it's lit up enough that you can see it. But to the left, to the right, above you and below you, it's just darkness. One thing you can tell is from the acoustics, just from the odd click, you can tell that this space is huge.
What's the purpose of some place like this? This is ridiculous.
Is it reminiscent of the cave that we were in with the dragon? Because that was a big open space as well, wasn't it? Although
Not at all. It is.
Okay.
It is almost, in fact, the polar opposite. There's
Right, okay.
nothing. It's dark. It's completely still. I mean, you can't. There's no sound.
but it's similarly similarly big as far as I guess. Otherwise, that's the only similarity.
Yeah, but the difference here is because there's no light. It's actually hard to really tell how big.
Yeah.
You know.
I suggest we spend a few minutes searching around to see if there's a switch or a lever or something that might extend a bridge.
Bridge.
So,
Just in actual fact, just Varo's gonna lay down on his front and just look, just lean over the edge and just have a look at that vertical edge in front of him, just to see if there's anything that might come out or.
That's the point at which it tips and it no.
Yeah.
No. Okay. That seems perfectly reasonable. And you realise it's actually a giant water slide. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. Yeah, you do exactly that. You lay down. You do that really just to stop there from being any risk of you going over the edge, and you feel your way along. You have a really good fingertip search along this edge, but it just looks like it's built. It's like you could see kind of there's an arch that's holding up this cantilevered bit where you are that sticks out into space. So you could kind of climb over the retaining walls and fall into whatever's down there, but you can't find any. You don't find any particular mechanisms or anything obvious.
So it might be something magical, but possibly not mechanical.
As far as you can tell, it's nothing mechanical.
Okay. Should we have a good search?
Yes.
All right.
Can we all see in darkness? Shaggy just asks. Just out of the blue, Shaggy just goes, sorry.
Can we all something?
So after Varo, when Varo says, "Shall we? Let's search." This is kind of what we're looking for, type thing. Shaggy just blurts out, "So can we all see in the dark then?"
Yeah.
Yep.
I might not, but we'll see.
Yep.
Oh, well, in that case, Lovlaw, I'll keep the sword out, shining bright, just for you, just in case you can't.
Everyone can see in the dark, right?
I don't know. I'm looking.
On your character sheet should be under your saving throws. There's a senses thing, should say there.
Saving throws.
Oh, sorry. Under saving throws is a box which is senses. Passive perception, passive investigation.
Yeah.
And under that should be a bit of. I've got a bit of text that just says dark vision 60 feet.
Nope, I do not have it.
Right. Okay. In that case,
for you, Lovlaw,
this sword and light is for you.
Very kind.
Lovlaw does not have dark vision.
Okay. There you go. I'm so happy now. I just thought for a moment I've just been walking all this way with my sword switched on.
There's a reason.
Source, and nobody needs it.
I know the elves do. I know the tieflings do. I know plasmoids. Well, I checked the plasmoid does.
Yeah.
But I haven't checked the Goliath, so there you go.
Lovlaw is constantly pissed off when we're on the ship because we keep turning the lights off.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Especially when he's in the bog.
Yeah.
Fine. When he's in the bog, all he has to do is like that, and it'll come back on again. Right.
Okay. Do we take the,
in that case,
the 15-minute thing?
Or?
Sorry, the 5-minute rule, or do we do the rolls for the searching?
I'm assuming you're going to do the 5-minute rule unless you tell me otherwise. You're not under pressure to make these searches, right?
I'm thinking that it's quite a big cavern, or it's quite a big area from what I've...
Not where we are, it isn't.
No. Very small area.
We're literally just at just where this corridor comes out onto a small platform.
Okay.
So
In that case,
the cavern is
you might as well take the
huge.
5 minutes per 5 foot.
The cavern is absolutely huge, but we're not searching the cavern.
Who else thinks that Martin's chairs look like the back of Martin's chair looks like cat's eyes, or is that the idea?
It does look a little bit like the eyes from Toothless, doesn't it? The dragon.
Was it?
It's a snake.
Oh.
It's a snake.
Yeah.
How
Cushion's too small. My head is
snakeish.
free.
Awesome.
So you search and you find, as best you can tell, absolutely nothing.
Okay. So on the other side of this cavern, we can see another archway. Can we see?
You can see
Any
some
detail?
wall around it, some rock wall around it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay, guys, stand back. I'm going to try something new.
Hold on to you or something.
Lovlaw, hold my beer.
I'm on it.
Okay, I'll stand and watch what Varo does.
Very good. Into what?
Into something flying. Maybe an owl would be quite good. Something with dark vision that can fly, or a bat. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
A moth.
What the hell? I didn't know you could do that.
It can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's.
Mhm.
Last week I couldn't.
Yeah. This week I can.
If you're going to rinse the player's spells and so forth, you might as well just give me a moment. All right.
It's because I don't have any CR ratings of anything, so I can't really tell you.
Well, you can look on D&D Beyond.
But yeah, that's true.
You can look at beasts. You should look at source. I would go with Monster Manual 2014.
Isn't there a very big difference between polymorph
Hang
and
on.
polymorph self?
Advanced filters. Source.
Just a question.
Sorry, what was that?
Is there a difference between polymorph and polymorph self?
They
Yes,
did away
you
with the
can't polymorph
polymorphs.
yourself. You're polymorphing
Excellent.
to-
I am so happy.
What?
What?
A creature that I thought they did away with polymorph self and just rolled it into polymorph.
You cannot polymorph yourself.
Where does it say that?
Well, it says a creature that you can see within range.
Yes.
Is there a polymorph self?
Is there a
spell
poly-
still?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Let's take a
good
quick look.
question.
Stupid D&D.
I mean, druids can do it with wild shape, but yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I
you
know.
could,
That's
you could polymorph one of us, though, you know, because we've got many candidates.
I don't see a polymorph self. No.
Spells.
We could polymorph one of us, though, and we could do what we have a look
We've
around.
got true polymorph. That's a 9th level spell. And that's, I think, permanent.
There is one that.
Oh no,
transforms-
duration one out.
Yeah. I can't remember. Yeah, no, I can't remember what it is now. There's a druid one that does it, but you can change. You can change people into. You can change
see
people
within
into.
range.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, polymorph self is gone.
You can use polymorph on yourself as you are a creature you can see within range, but you cannot turn yourself into a dragon, as you can only turn into beast using the spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So Beast, Monster Manual, CR is going to be
Maximum of 8.
maximum 8.
That's
Owl was
pretty
pretty
good.
low. Challenge rating 0 for a standard owl.
Right. Can you select
No, I'll be a
flying?
Be a T-Rex.
Movement type, fly. Right.
Giant owl's a quarter. Challenge rating 1/4.
So
Oh, there is a movement type in the film. In the advanced
yes,
filter.
yeah, you can filter it. Yeah.
Ah, hurrah!
Of course, it also depends on whether certain animals, or certain beasts are on this world.
So really, the biggest one you can get is a giant eagle.
Giant eagle. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a pretty decent creature as well.
it is because I can carry people across the gap.
Yeah, it's large.
Yeah. I'll go giant eagle then.
Well, that's impressive. I didn't know we could do
Stand
that.
back, everyone. The reason you say stand back, everyone, is because suddenly there's this bloody great eagle.
It's on the edge.
I hope he knows how to turn back. This is getting awkward.
I knew I'd forgotten something. I knew I should have brought my bucket.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So I'm
What happened to
gonna.
all your belongings?
They all meld into the
Fall
form.
in with you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Even your bag of holding.
Yep. I know. Don't even ask.
Sounds dangerous.
Eagle
No,
explodes.
it's just sort of. It's basically hidden inside you somewhere. As part as a part of the magic.
Sort of like
It's
that guard
perfectly
thing.
fine, Christine, as long as Pete's character does not fart as a giant eagle. If he farts, that's an extra dimensional space whilst he's carrying the bag of holding.
Well, apparently you can polymorph into a swarm of insects. So what happens to your gear when you do that?
Remember the rule. The rule is that a medium creature can ride a large creature.
Yes.
Okay. So you can carry anybody from the party across to the other side.
Nice.
Well,
How long does your polymorph spell last?
an hour.
Okay. You have enough time to fly everybody to the other side if you want to.
Yeah.
Take me first.
I'll take. Okay. Lovelaw, hop on.
All right.
You can't say love nor hop on because you can't speak. You can go
so-
squawk,
so
squawk,
that's-
and kind of. But so maybe you tell him before you cast the spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I crawl on this big thing and I push my knees in tight to hold on.
Yeah.
And dig my arms into the feathers on the back of this thing.
So you jump out into space and immediately start hurtling downwards. I love that. And then you just basically angle your wings and poof, and land perfectly on the other side.
Yeah.
You probably dropped a good 40, 50 feet and you couldn't see the bottom.
Mhm.
Okay. Love Laura, you're on the other side. You fly back. Who's next?
Volunteers. Anyone? JL it is.
JL.
She jumps on.
Right. Yep. You fly JL over the same maneuver.
He's quite excited.
Come back.
And come back. Next.
Yeah. Next, Shaggy or Megan?
I do not mind.
Can't hear you, Rob. Are you muted? Or did you?
No, I was saying good night to my Princess Ellie. She waved to you all. No, I don't mind when I go. I don't mind at all, whether I'm last or next or whatever.
Okay. So Megan next, Shaggy goes last. I am going to take a quick swing round this cavern just to see if there's any entrances, exits.
Okay. It's difficult because as soon as you start flying too far, the problem is it's dark. Right?
I'll ask if I can borrow.
You can't see in the dark.
While I've got Shaggy on with his glowing sword, we can go and take a look around, can't we, Shaggy?
It's still not much of a view. So I mean, yeah, you do. You fly around a bit.
But I have keen sight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gives advantage on wisdom, perception checks.
Pirate it.
It doesn't mean you can bloody see more than 60 feet. You fly up and down a bit, but I mean, you get the impression that this thing is hundreds and hundreds of feet deep, and possibly hundreds and hundreds of feet, and hundreds and hundreds of feet in each direction as well. This is a vast place.
Right. Okay.
It's like a big crack in the earth.
But there's nothing within like 100 feet of these entrances.
That's what you do. You circulate around.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you land.
Yep.
And then you polymorph back, and then
I will change back.
you drop your concentration. Well, that works.
Yeah. Might have to wait a while before I can do that again, but
How was that? Was it good?
that was really fun. I've got to try that again.
So, what's on this platform? As I'm the last one to observe and to hear the description.
Well, there is a corridor ahead of you, and you can see some stairs going upwards. That's useful, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But is it?
So
is
you
it really?
advance. I'm sorry?
Is it? Is it really? I mean, we've come down and now we're going back up.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Let's try it.
It's definitely one decent goddamn good way of keeping the riffraff out, isn't it?
Certainly is, yes.
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 Avon callers would not be coming to this door, would they? Let's
They
carry on then.
Would not, no.
Up we go. Let's do it.
That's fair to say. So, you advance along here for some distance.
We do.
You go up the steps. It's not as many as before. And then at the top is a short corridor, and it widens out into a room. And at the end of the room is a set of double doors. The room is about 20 feet wide and about 30 feet deep. Still these same 15-foot high ceilings.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I'm going to hang back slightly, and I'm going to let those that are more perceptive and better equipped to go up for suspicious doors to go forward before me. And I'm certainly not going to put myself in a line of fire whereby I'm stood directly behind somebody else who stood behind somebody else who stood behind somebody else. I learned that lesson last time.
You think we all have, but
but we still do it, don't we?
Who's opening the door?
Will we ever learn?
Okay, I just go up and open the door.
okay.
Oh, you impulsive bugger,
Okay,
you.
you grab hold of this two-door house. You grab all the door handles and you grab them all.
Take 2d6 lightning damage as the electric shock goes through you. Sorry. go
And
on.
they open towards you, in fact.
Ooh.
And you've got a short corridor beyond and a set of steps that go up. And you can see there's a corridor can't quite see from the bottom. It rises up about 10 feet, these steps. The rest of you can kind of see from within here. It's kind of at a funny angle. You can just see what looks like a big chamber beyond.
I bound up the steps
Okay.
and then crouched low, looking out across it.
Varo is following behind.
All right.
Yep.
Something's
I'll
not
take the
working.
rear.
Bloody gone.
Stop it with the hide from the guards thing.
It's my best defense.
Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for.
I mean, if I actually sort of like breathe in so hard and I turn sideways, nobody sees me. They just see
Telling
my
yourself
clothes. Hey, I'm not that fat.
What the hell? Sorry,
He
guys. I've
seems
got a
to
problem
grow an
here.
extra
Can you-
2
Uh-oh.
foot. He's no longer fat.
There's
Not
a problem.
20.
Sorry, what you're saying, John?
It's a weird problem. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can
Yes.
hear you.
I've
Roll
got a
20.
weird problem. Oh, there we go. I think I'm. Sorry, I had a weird issue, and I was just trying to sort it out.
Okay. Maybe it's goats on the internet.
Just give me a moment.
So yeah, so for our viewers, what do you think so far? We've landed on a new planet and we've managed to get into a place.
A place.
Would you guys
Big
have
place.
done anything
Very
different?
big place.
And please don't put in the comments, yeah, I wouldn't bother playing, because quite honestly, you're watching the wrong thing if you expect a response.
Only thing different is that I've made Shaggy walk the plank back in the big room. There we had the.
Oh, yes. Shaggy would have made sure that he was tied off to you. I mean,
Okay, let's just make sure this works.
okay. I mean, Shaggy thinks, honestly, that he's got JL on the pirate track. He knows Lovlaw will basically go with the flow. He
There we go.
thinks Megan might be ready to tip over to the pirate life. Varo, vehement, no. So, Varo, I think I'm going to have to get drunk to the point that he takes poison damage from the alcohol.
No, was it okay. We're back here. Gotcha.
Ooh. Have a look, guys. We've got an egg.
Yeah, we're all studying it already. You've been yakketing for the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
We've been looking at it.
It's called
Alrighty.
infilling.
All right.
Or talking bullshit. Whichever one you want.
All righty.
Yes.
So, this is a massive chamber. In the
Crap,
center
it
of this
is, isn't
massive
it?
chamber is a roughly hewn cave. And in the center of this massive chamber is a. Have you guys been moving your characters?
I just moved
Nope.
mine.
I have not.
Didn't even know they were on the screen. I've not looked that far. Oh,
Uh,
yeah,
Sally's
did.
just
I
moved
moved
me
forward.
there.
Oh, it was Lovelaw moved forward.
Yes.
Okay.
wasn't me. I didn't do that.
Okay.
I didn't.
Shift yourselves into your positions
still.
and make sure
Be
your
still.
tokens are sorted. That's all I was going to say. Right.
Oh, okay.
So, what you have here is a raised dais. It's not that high. the rest of the cavern floor is fairly rough hewn, but this dais has been finished. I mean, you can step up onto it. You know, it's not going to really affect your movement to do so. And in the center of the dais is this massive, massive sarcophagus. Enormous thing. Square sarcophagus. At least you think that's what it is. Certainly what it looks like in terms of the way that it is carved. It's quite intricate. And standing guard, for want of a better word, around it are mistakes.
Our mistakes, yes.
Our mistakes are draw a line over that. I just realised I put 6 on there rather than
That's quite right,
rather
John.
than 4. Is what it should be.
Nobody's seen it. Nobody saw it.
No, everything's fine. We're all good.
Yeah.
One of the guards is in the wrong place. Needs to move forward.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's fine.
There you
Like
go.
that. Right.
And you twist
Standing
it around
around
slightly.
it are 4 statues. And they're statues of, clearly, of monsters. There's a troll,
Monsters.
a salamander, an umber hulk, and a bullet.
Mm.
So what was that
A
again?
bullet?
A troll, salamander.
An umber hulk and a bullet.
A bullet.
Bullet.
Land
There you
shark type thing. Is there any
Okay.
concern about the order of them? Does it mean anything?
Don't know yet. We'll see.
Are we at a pause to the description, John?
Yep.
All right. Then I'm going
That's
to
it.
start moving forward.
There is light in here. There is
That's
light
good.
Coming from?
dotted around the room, and it's lighting this place up.
Okay.
Like light.
I think we should just make a circuit around the room.
My hit points have dived for some reason.
Troll. Salamander.
It's a different character.
Umber
different-
hulk.
Are you marking them?
That's because your tokens are not up to date. You need to update your tokens.
I just think I did, but I may
Okay.
not have. You went around and you showed which is which. Which one am I coming up on, John?
That's the troll.
Right,
That's the salamander.
2 seconds, mate. 2 seconds, mate.
That's the umber hulk. And that's the bullet.
I can't
So
see the
if I
ping
go-
if you're pinging.
Troll. Which one's the salamander?
Salamander.
Right. Let me put this in.
Yeah.
Troll.
What? When you put in?
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Salamander. Salamander.
Yeah.
Umber hulk. Bullet.
And that's a B.
Bullet.
All right, I'm going to step up on this platform.
Right.
Okay.
Why is there now weird blue things as well?
I don't know why the
Um,
blue thing's there.
That's because I've put them in because they should appear on the VTT screen better than the small text.
No, if people, well, it depends if you're zoomed in or not.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
I'm
the
trying
text
to
is very small.
Yeah, I'm trying to encompass the whole room. However, I'm not taking any assumptions. I'm going to assume that everything's going to happen there. So it's more for. Yeah, it's just because I've got a crappy blue color for my color for my character and my name. Okay, I can get rid of them. That's not a problem. I think. Yes, I can.
Can't read that.
Even better.
There you
That's
go.
better. That is a lot better.
There you go.
I'm trying hard not to get Lovelaw in my
Right.
get rid of shit.
So, Lovelaw, you walk up to there. Okay. And the bullet turns.
Ah, shit.
It turns from being a statue. It literally, there's a flash of light. Nobody else move.
Ah, shit.
I'm stopping where I am.
Yep, there's a flash of light.
What the hell is a bullet?
But
Oh, it's a land shark.
A bullet.
yeah.
A bullet. Could really
Bullet.
do with a picture. I mean, I know what
You want to know what a
salamander looks
bullet,
like. I
bullet
think-
looks like? You do?
Yeah, please. I mean, as it
There you
comes to life.
It ain't good, dude. I went to the worst one first, is my opinion.
Oh, that's got a nice big
So-
mouth.
It's like a armadillo on steroids with a huge frog mouth.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a land shark,
Okay.
as he said. It lives
I'll be
only to
honest.
feed, irascible and rapacious. They fear no other creature and they attack with no regard for superior numbers or strength. So, who wants to roll initiative? Yes, of course you do. Roll some initiative, please.
Oh yeah, of course we do. We want to get into this.
Impressive, ladies.
No, wouldn't worry about it. I'm so far away from you now.
I'd rather have had that
Let me know,
20 for an attack roll.
So movement's really easy, right?
Okay, so back down to the game screen. So Lovelaw stepped up where?
He stepped up onto the podium, and as soon as he stepped up onto the podium, this thing
Hamish?
animated. This thing. There's a flash of light, and it went from being a statue to being an actual bullet. And now,
Okay,
a
but
fight.
Was he
Nobody
here
else
or
stepped
was
up
he
either.
here or does it not really matter? I'm thinking
Nobody
When he
else
stepped up onto
proximity.
the podium. It was when he
Right.
stepped up onto the podium, where he is now.
Nobody
Step
else
down.
step up on the podium.
Lovelaw.
Megan's gonna run. She's gonna run down
At
here. She's
one
gonna
time.
jump up here, and then she's gonna die. She's gonna come along here, and she's gonna jump between all these people. That's what she's gonna do. Yep.
Right, JL.
Awesome.
These statues.
Right, she's gonna run. She's gonna attack first. Hunter's mark first. So Hunter's mark. So yeah, I've got Hunter's mark on the bullet, and then 2 attacks. Longbow.
Okay.
I don't know. Again, where's it going?
Uh-oh. I might be needed. I might have to put on my pith helmet
Yeah.
and pick up my elephant gun.
Yes.
Been a succession of what can only be described as enormous 8-legged freaks wandering around here. Now, of course, I just go, so it's not really a big deal, but yep, that is a hit.
Cool. Alright, so the Hunter's mark is 2, so 8 plus 2, and then Dreadful Strikes is where, there it is.
This appears to be regular longbow attack stuff.
Yes.
I'm not seeing any of the extra things that I'm expecting.
The Hunter's mark I rolled first by mistake. That's above it.
Ah,
Oh, got you.
And then, Dreadful Strikes 4. That's cool.
So, 8.
And-
Yeah.
8 plus 2 plus 4.
8 plus 2 plus 4.
And then second attack, longbow.
14.
Ooh, 26. Eight plus 4. 13. She'll get to that. And she's done.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Megan.
Megan's gonna make a double move back.
What?
45. And then
How the hell did Meg get all the way over there?
50.
Oh, she was
25.
marching
She's
off around
fast.
the edge of the.
All right.
Okay, she's back there now. I'd said let's go check out the outside of the room, and that's what she was
did.
doing.
Yeah.
I got.
Nobody else was listening, that's fine, but that's what she'd said, and that's what she was going off to do.
I did hear you.
On the outside of the room.
I didn't hear that. I didn't
No,
hear
that's
that,
fine.
but I've not heard that much tonight.
It's my turn.
I'm sorry, Christine. It's my fault.
That's okay.
I'm leading
No,
the
not
souls
your
astray.
fault.
It's all
Not
his
your
fault.
fault at all.
It's the pirate
Okay.
life in me.
John.
Yep.
I've got a thought. So I step off the platform.
Uh-huh.
Does it stay bullet form?
Yep.
Okay, then I start throwing the axe. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. I've raged, by the way.
Okay.
And actions. Sorry. Sorry. Here we go. That hit.
Yep.
There's the elemental cleaver. So 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then I shall do so again as soon as the axe reappears in my hand.
Okay.
And I shall do the elemental cleaver anyway, just in case I get lucky.
You
I
rolled the
did.
same numbers as me. 19 and 26.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
But not in green for some reason.
All right.
No problem.
And then I am going to try and draw it away. So I've moved, wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. I'm going to move about there, 40. See if I can get it to come off of there.
20. You just do 42 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. A raging barbarian at level 8 is terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely terrifying. But Lovlaw, for some reason, was hiding his light under a bushel for all this time.
Until some kind GM
Came along and went, "What are you doing?" Like, you know, what does happen when I put you up against Salamander and Underhole Control and pull out all at the same time?
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
what happens in these circumstances? You tell me.
hopefully not all at the same time, but we'll see, I guess. It might be one round apart, they suddenly unfreeze, so next round there's a troll to deal with. Round after that, a bowl.
You know, did you understand which one is the most scary out of these? It ain't the Paulette, trust me.
Oh no.
One of
think
these
it's a
creatures is
troll.
a really, really.
I think it's the unhawk,
Commander.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the unhawk.
No,
the
the troll.
Underhole.
I think it's the troll because unless you
Well, the troll's
actually
got
kill it with
regen.
fire, there you go. And we've only
The
got.
troll does have regen. It's a troll,
I think.
but it still
I
ain't the
think
most
it's
scary
actually-
thing here. Anyway, Shaggy.
I think the most scariest thing is actually Megan. It's me. Right.
I think the scariest thing is in the
shit.
sarcophagus, and we haven't found out what it is yet.
Right, hang on. Warding
There is that.
in action. Shit. And there's
We managed to put 60-ish points damage on this thing. That's good.
Dash means I get double my move effectively, doesn't it?
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Where are you going?
Yeah. I did yell not to get up on the platform. Maybe we can take these on one at a time.
Fuck it.
Yeah, but
I'm
you know,
just gonna
Shaggy
go
in
for
his
it.
piratical ways.
Boom!
What?
I want to
Okay.
cast a spell on you, Lovelaw. Don't
Okay.
move. Actually, I'll go there. That's my last 5 foot. You can count it if you wish.
You just moved 60 feet.
55 to there it was. Lovelaw was 60
Cast the
feet.
spell.
Okay.
No, I can't cast a spell because the dash is an action. Okay, so I can't cast it. But I'm gonna go. I want to cast a spell on you, but I can't do it right now.
Okay.
Don't you have
move too far away from
expeditious
me?
retreat?
We're defensive now. We're defensive now, Shaggy.
Don't you have expeditious retreat?
Mm.
Yes, I do. Will you allow me to go back to my 60-foot mark?
It terrifies me that I have to remind you of these things, dude. Come on.
I looked at this
Oh,
earlier. If you don't
yeah.
forget, I looked at this earlier and I've completely forgot that I could actually use that because it's a bonus action. Incredible when you take this play as a, and then as a bonus action, I can't do it.
When you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action.
Yes, so I can cast a spell, and then I would have to wait until next round to use the bonus action again.
Read it again. This spell allows
Yes.
you to move an incredible place. When you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you could take the dash action.
You could
Okay.
cast your spell, take the
If
dash
you're-
action.
hang
Not-
on, Anthony. If you're allowing me to do that, knowing full well that the bonus action for this round is to cast that spell, then I'll take that as a plus. But I think you're giving me a massive godlike
Oh,
boon.
no, that's the whole point of expeditious retreat.
Yeah,
You
But
can't
it's
you can go
freaking awesome.
and run away.
What I'm trying to say to you is I get a bonus action and I get a full round action. I can't take 2 bonus actions in one round,
No,
can
you
I?
don't get a full round action. You get a bonus action and an action and a move.
Yeah.
So you take your move, which is 30 feet. You take your bonus action, which is expeditious retreat, which gives you another 30 feet because you can take the dash action, and then you've got an action left.
So you can cast that spell.
So I could use an action as a bonus to move.
Give
Again?
horse. Give horse.
No.
Don't get in the mouth.
You move 30 feet. You take a
Yeah.
bonus action to cast expeditious retreat. That gives you another 30 feet of movement because you take the dash action.
Yes.
Then you can cast a spell. Oh, that's a bit rude. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. For goodness sake, this
Right.
is why I wrote
Then-
notes. Move, bonus action, action.
Yeah. A part of me wants to go okay, but in the letter of the law
Just
it
go-
says and
I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to
as a
argue. I'm
bonus
trying to make your life
action.
better. Not
So
right
you're
on
giving
you.
me two
Yeah.
bonus actions. So okay, I'll take it.
What was the sorry?
And
What was the
what I'll
bonus
do-
action? Sorry. What was the bonus action?
Right, the casting time of Expeditious Retreat is a bonus action. And then
Correct.
to use the Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action, I get the dash action.
No.
Yes,
No.
it clearly
That's
says it in
not
there.
what it says. No, Rob,
Yes.
that's not what it
And
says.
then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell
Subsequent
ends.
turns.
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say
You get one.
When you
subsequent
cast
at all.
this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action. I can't win. Okay, it's fine. Look, you do whatever you want to do. I cannot, as a DM, do any more to tell you how this spell
No.
works.
I know, but what I'm hearing and
You're
what I'm
interpreting it as
seeing,
badly as you're interpreting it wrong, in my opinion, and also badly for you as a player.
I get where you're coming from, John. I do get where
Yeah.
you're coming from, but
Yeah.
I understand what Rob is saying, but I think John is right.
okay.
So when John does it, yeah, let's do it.
But it's one of those circumstances where the comma is really important in the sentence.
Yeah.
and it's not
Yeah,
there.
quite.
So I take John's offer. So thank you very much, viewers and what have you. And by the way, if you've got any comments on how you would have dealt with it, please let us know. John's a very good GM. Okay, but some people might have different things. I would like to cast Warding Bond on Lovlaw, as I'm taking you up on your offer. Okay, displaying VTT. Is it coming up?
I
Why is
resist.
it not coming up?
I just joke. I'm joking.
I kicked you in the back of the shin.
What are you doing to me?
Don't you dare!
I saw it.
Yeah.
Okay, it might come
So
right.
John, just a quick one.
Platinum ring.
They've reworded it in the new rules, and it's much better. The wording,
Okay.
but it means the same thing, but the wording is much better.
Yeah, because
better?
people are asking. Because
Okay.
too many people are asking the damn question.
Okay,
Cool.
I don't know, John. I don't know why this spell is not coming up on the VTT, but it's Warding Bond. It's a touch spell. I've got the GP to pretend that I've got the rings and what have you that's needed for it because it is a memorized spell. It lasts for an hour. It's Player's Handbook 287. Basically, Lovelaw.
Sorry, what spell?
It's Warding Bond. I make a mystic
Always
connection
handy if you put it in
between
the
my...
VCT just so.
Yeah,
just so,
I clicked it
Trying.
twice and it's not come up.
He did say he's been trying to put it in, but it won't come up.
I'll try it a
I knew
third
that.
time. It's
Third time's a
it's
charm,
just
right?
being horrible to me.
Hang
Oh,
on.
there
That
you go.
is.
Now it finally
hey,
there
look.
you go. Look at how you got
Three
it 3
times.
times.
3 times.
Jesus. Yeah, so basically, Lovelaw, you get +1 to your AC, and you also get +1 to your saving throws as long as you remain within 60 foot of me. Okay, and
You done now?
you have resistance to all damage. Full stop.
Sorry, did Shaggy just say you get a +1 to your saving throws as long as you shag me?
Yeah.
I
Cut
heard.
out. It cut out, and I didn't hear anything other than something me, and it's something like, what? He's got to do
long
something
as
for
you
you.
shag Megan, then you will get a +1
No.
to all your
It was
resistance.
definitely you.
Definitely you.
Okay, as long as we
Definitely you.
get it on. Yeah, so I want to cast that on Lovelaw because I know that with his newfound throwing axe, he potentially has more capability of doing more damage, and I don't want him to get hit.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, so bearing in mind of all
So-
that,
Yep, gotcha. Varo.
okay,
Okay,
and
so-
that's my go done. That's me done.
Okay, I'm gonna
it's going
Thank you very
my-
much.
move a little.
I'll put my armor class up on my token, not on my character sheet.
And is going to shoot his bow at this thing twice.
Okay, cool.
Might as well get them both in.
Oof.
That's a hit. That's a miss.
Okay,
Ooh.
armor class 17 then, guys. Just the 6 damage.
Yep.
And as a bonus action, going to cast Shield of Faith on Lovelaw.
Oh, wow.
You have a +2 bonus to AC.
Oh, does that stack?
Should do.
Okay.
Right.
Wow. So I will add 2 more to that.
So the bullet, I'm just going to include its nameplate. I suppose I better do that. Starts rumbling this way, and then when it gets to about here, it jumps into the air
Oh,
and
shit.
lands on top of you two. Let me pass that. Let me drive me mad because the orientation's killing me. Yeah. So what it does is it lands on you two, blomp, like that. So could you please make you can either make a strength or dexterity save, each of you. Your choice as to which one.
Neither are very good for me, so could I opt out of making a save?
Oh, good.
There you go. That's my best one. Strength or dexterity.
Okay. So, Shaggy, you
Yes.
take it. This thing lands on you, basically crunch. It lands right on top of you. Okay. You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And 13 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
So that's Shaggy. Okay.
Yep.
So Shaggy, yeah, takes 17
Bludgeoning and 13 slashing.
and 13 slash. Okay. So
Yeah.
Lovelaw,
Thanks for the spell.
you take, and oh, by the way, you're also, Shaggy, you are knocked prone.
Okay. Conditions. Prone.
Yeah. Well, you just knocked on your
Where's
ass,
prone
basically.
gone?
You can just stand up, can't you? Remember? That takes half your
Yeah.
movement to stand up. Okay.
Okay, so I don't have to actually put it on my conditions.
So, Lovelaw, you successfully make your save. So you can choose a space that is not occupied by the creature to step it to basically be pushed into while this thing are landing on you. Fine, that'll do. That's not a problem. It could be basically any of those spaces around you, couldn't it? And you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
2 resistance.
And hang on. And
Okay,
6
fair
points of slashing damage. Right? Now you want to imply your resistance and anything else on top of that.
So,
Okay.
So that's 4 and 4.
Resistance to all damage from the warding bond.
Hang on.
And Shaggy then takes the same.
Hang on.
Shaggy takes the same.
Yes, so if I'm not mistaken, it is 4 and 3, like Lovelaw's just put, because resistance reduces it by half. Correct?
Yes, so 4 and 3, another 7 points.
4, 7.
After
Fuck me.
resistance.
Why did I try and look after you, you fucker?
So you just got 7. You just got tanked with 7 points of damage.
I just got
And
fucked.
then-
Yes.
It attacks you, Lovelaw.
oof. Okay. I'm currently at
What's your current AC?
that's incorrect. It's 19.
3.
Okay,
Yeah.
it hits.
What? Hang on. It can't be 19.
Yep, you gave me
You get plus
one.
one
I
from
got
me, plus 2 from Pete. That's 3.
and I was
You're
and
not
I
on
was 16. 17
And it
snacks.
does-
Feeble motherfucker.
And it does 29 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. Okay, so
So,
resistance takes it
29.
down to
15, I think. We should round
15.
up.
15.
okay. So I will try and stone resistance that, John, because that's well worth it. A 15. Quickly, I'm trying to get there. Use it, and then D12 plus 2. So 15 minus 8. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
That's 7 points.
15. 7 points of damage. Another 7. Oof.
So
So
I
here's the
take the
question with
final
Warding
amount that Lovelaw takes, so I also take the 7.
So the question really there with Warding Bond,
Yeah.
does the stone's endurance mean that it's only the final amount that carries through the Warding Bond, or does the stone's endurance not count?
No, it should count because it says also each time it takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. So it's the
I agree.
damage after everything.
I
think
agree.
The bond sort of
Just
flows
so we're
back
clear,
through.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because
I
it's
was
got
waiting
that
for Rob
comma
to
in
say,
there.
"Oh yeah, I should actually take the 29 because
I couldn't afford to. So what is it? 8. So what are we left with? What was the actual total damage that you took from that
7.
last one? 7.
Another 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 points damage.
I don't think I'm going to use that fucking spell ever again.
I was going to say, I couldn't think of the. When you cast that, I'm like, the worst person you could cast that on. Absolute worst person you could cast that on was him.
Well, I've seen him so many times use the stone endurance, and he's mitigated this and that. And I
And
thought
I'm
with
stand
the,
right here.
with the extras to the AC, they might give him some extras plus his +1 to his saving throw. You know, I thought we might be able to keep him up, but yeah, I didn't.
Well, resistance to all damage is pretty.
It's pretty good.
It's freaking good.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I see where you're coming from.
It was a gamble.
And right at the end of the round, right at the end as the bullet leaps into the air, lands on you, and then I love law. And then there's a flash of light. And
Another creature. Oh no!
Oh,
The Amber
shit.
Hulk. Oh,
shit.
shit.
now, that's where we'll leave it.
Uh,
No!
Very good. Very good. Wow.
Shaggy's nearly dead just from round 1.
Yeah.
Can he drop that spell? Or
Not
we
sure
stuck
he
for an
did.
hour?
Yes, I can.
No, it's not concentration.
No, it's
No.
not concentration. It's up for the whole fucking 60 minutes, bitch.
No, you can dismiss it as an action. It says
As
at
an
the end.
action. So you can dismiss it as an action,
Yeah,
or you can move 60 feet away from him.
that's true.
You can run away.
And you are fast. You are faster than I
Fucking
am.
expeditious retreat. I think I'm running.
Good job, you got expeditious retreat up on it.
No, you did right.
Oh
Holy
boy!
shit.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, right?
I'm going to take the
Thank you
disengage
very much
action,
for
and then I'm
tonight.
going to.
Yeah, I honestly thought that. I think the same as Anthony. As soon as that thing comes off the dais, it's going to turn to stone. Or as soon as somebody's off there, it's going to. I didn't, in my wildest dreams, think that it's going to jump. I don't know why. I just did not think
what it
that
does.
it was going to jump.
I ran away because I was
This thing
thinking.
You stood right next to him, and I went, "Nice." That DM's like, "No, right,
Because
right.
I had to
It's
cast
going to do
a spell.
exactly what you think it's going to do.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know, and I suppose folks,
level, you
for
can go.
everybody watching and for the players, this just shows how much potentially we as players could metagame. I've never come across one of these things.
Yeah.
So imagine if it was something that I did know about, would I actually use my out of character knowledge to circumnavigate?
No, you wouldn't have done that. You're a good player.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a very good. Yes.
Well, I mean, the question there is:
fucks me over.
Would John let us make rolls to see if our characters know what we know as players?
I think that's a house rule that we might have to actually put in.
So, like, make a nature roll or something.
Yeah.
To say,
or
nature,
a history
survival.
roll to see if we remember that we've encountered it before.
we know that bullets jump, for example. You know.
Yeah. But then, of course,
as adventurers doing it. Yeah.
Or trolls regenerate.
Yeah.
But
because
Shaggy's never come across a troll in this team, so because we've not fought one. So if we're talking level 1 right the way through, then Shaggy won't know about trolls either. So he doesn't know about the regeneration. He doesn't know fire damage is more.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we should have a reasonable knowledge gained over a lifetime.
As adventurers, talking to other adventurers, and
you know,
there's something there.
Varo hangs around.
Rolls. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's
Varo hangs around
feed in
pubs. You know, he listens to adventurers talking all the time. So
now, adventurers do talk a lot of shite.
Well, that's also true. Yeah.
My character might not have a clue about this, apart from she's read something about it.
Yeah. I mean, we've had the Ranger to know a fair bit.
You know,
good stuff.
I mean, I vaguely remember the Umber Hulk, but don't ask me what it does.
Yeah. Once again,
you know,
Christine has done some awesome running.
Previous games. Yeah, Christine's done
getting some
fantastic running.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just think about those wasps. Last week trained you for this week, didn't it, Christine?
No, because I could have gone further, but I didn't want to take a point of key away and do the dash action.
Fair enough.
Bless you.
Good stuff.
thought,
good stuff.
Bugger it, for one round they can survive, and they nearly died in front of me.
And to the viewers, all that I can say is thank you very much for watching. If you've got any comments, please leave us a comment. Please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, then okay, fair enough. But likes and subscribes go a very long way to the YouTube algorithms, and it gets us noticed. And as a fledgling group, although we've all collectively been role-playing for a good many years, you know, but as a combined fledgling group that are putting content out on YouTube, we really do need those likes and the subscribes. So I noticed other content creators are saying if you don't subscribe, you'll get 10 months of bad luck. We're not going to do that. We're going to say you're going to be perfect. But just remember the small guys.
Yep, and the plasmoids.
And the plasmoids.
Thanks, John.
Yes, the small people and the plasmoids. Okay.
Right. Thanks, John. Thanks,
Martin,
Martin,
for watching.
for being here.
Thank you, John.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
If you got all the way to the end, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the NVRA whilst we bring you content of different games. If you like what we have done, please like and subscribe.